Have you ever been in the middle of chaos and noticed someone who simply doesn't flinch? The world around them is collapsing. Tension is almost unbearable. Everything's about to explode. Yet that person stands firm, calm, and untouchable. It's almost unbelievable, almost intimidating. And here's the truth, that calm is not weakness. That calm is power. Because calmness isn't the absence of strength, it's the mastery of it. And no one understands this better than a true warrior. We live in a world that screams, rushes, and reacts. But the most powerful warriors, they don't scream, they observe. They don't rush, they act with intention. They don't react, they respond with precision. Calm isn't a personality trait, it's a strategy. And if you want to stand among warriors, not just by appearance, but in essence, you need to learn the code they follow. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about mastering the storm within you. So the world outside never holds control over your soul. In this video, you'll learn 3 truths that every powerful warrior carries. 3 truths that won't just change how the world sees you. They'll change how you see yourself. So pay close attention, because once you understand this, you will never move the same again. You can train your body for years, sharpen your reflexes, build your endurance, master your technique. But if your mind is unstable, all of it collapses on the battlefield. Because battles aren't won by strength alone. They're won with focus, discipline, and clarity. Think about the greatest warriors in history. Do you picture them panicking, screaming, scattered? Of course not. You see them calm, precise, fully present. That comes from mastering the mind, from silencing that inner voice that says, "You're not good enough. You're going to fail. Hurry up." A real warrior doesn't ignore that voice. He commands it. He trains the mind the same way he trains the body, with discipline, with consistency, with intention, with meditation, breathing, and visualization. This isn't some soft practice. This is psychological weaponry. It's mental armor. In the chaos of the world, your mind can be your fortress or your prison. You choose. And when your mind becomes your ally, no external battle can shake you. You move with clarity, with direction, without desperation. This kind of power doesn't make noise, it commands. Imagine the battlefield, dust rising, screams from every direction, enemies moving. If your heart races, your breathing speeds up, and your mind panics, you see nothing. But if you're calm, suddenly, you see the patterns, the openings, the right moves. Calmness puts you above the chaos, like you're watching everything from above. It's not coldness, it's elevation. Because panic narrows your vision, calmness expands it. That's why the greatest warriors are never the loudest. They don't drown in the noise. They read the noise. They observe. They calculate. They adapt. While most people react, they respond. While others get lost in emotion, they act with clarity. And clarity is how you win before you even strike. A calm warrior walks into a negotiation and already sees the outcome. Walks into a crisis and already sees the way out. Walks into conflict and can already feel the temperature. Because clarity removes doubt. And without doubt, there's no hesitation. A calm mind cuts through chaos like a sharp blade. So if life feels like it's suffocating you, ask yourself, am I calm or just reacting? Am I present or just surviving? Because when you reclaim your calm, you reclaim your power. But this power only fully awakens when you understand the third and final truth. Stop pretending that life is easy, because it's not. Either you're in control of your actions, your mind, your destiny, or something else is. And that something could be fear, insecurity, anger, doubt, procrastination. Everything you don't master ends up mastering you. The warrior understands this. That's why he never gives his power away. Not to the enemy, not to the crowd, not to the past. To master isn't about being aggressive. It's about taking control. It's about leading your emotions, guiding your decisions. It's about waking up and saying, "Today, I don't react to life. Today, I lead life." And leadership demands discipline, doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Because the warrior doesn't move through motivation, he moves through identity. He doesn't need reminders, he lives by principles. Mastery isn't about yelling, it's about being the authority. And authority is when your thoughts, your words, and your actions walk in alignment. That's when the world listens. That's when doors open. That's when life starts respecting you. Because the warrior doesn't beg for space, he takes space. He doesn't wait for direction, he creates the path. He doesn't chase power, he becomes power. And once you live like this, you master your habits, your mind, your energy, and nothing can stop you. And here's the truth that very few have the courage to say: you don't need more noise, you don't need more force, you need more control. Because calm isn't weakness, it's the highest level of strength. It's the mark of those who have already won the battle within. The greatest warriors don't get shaken, don't lose themselves, and don't betray themselves. They remain calm in the middle of chaos, and that serenity shakes the world. So if this is the path you want, if you're tired of being pushed around by every doubt, every fear, every little storm, live by these 3 truths. First, master your mind before anything else. Second, see clearly through the lens of calm. Third, take command of your life before someone or something does it for you. This is the warrior's code. This is your calling. And if you're ready, drop it in the comments. I live with the calm of a warrior. Share this video with someone who's losing battles they were never meant to fight. Hit the like button if this woke something up inside you. And subscribe to the channel, because here, we don't create followers. We awaken warriors. And the throne belongs to the calmest one in the room. Let the war begin.